In our last video, we took you to Banja Luka, the second largest city in Bosnia and Herzegovina. In this video, we're exploring a different side of the country: small towns, hidden gems, breathtaking nature, and historic landmarks. We began our journey heading south from Banja Luka. Only 20 kilometers out, the scenery already started to change. The landscape opened up around the Verbas river, and it was stunning. The Verbas River winds through this region with crystal clear water. It has been important for centuries, since Roman times. People used it for travel, trade, and settlement. Later, during medieval times and the Ottoman era, this valley was a cultural and strategic center. Today, the river flows through canyons, forests, and mountains. Surrounding it are the steep cliffs of Tjezno Canyon and the slopes of Manjača and Čemernica. Everywhere you look is green, wild, and peaceful. A perfect place for hiking, kayaking, or just soaking in the views. Next stop, Mrkonjić Grad. This small town in western Bosnia has a long and rich history. People have lived here since prehistoric times. The Illyrians, the Romans, and later medieval Bosnians all left their mark. The town was first mentioned in the 16th century during Ottoman rule. Back then, it was called Donji Vakuf. Later, it was renamed Mrkonjić Grad, in honor of King Peter I of Serbia, who used Mrkonjić as his war name. One of the most important events in its history happened during World War II. In 1943, the town hosted the first session of Zavnobi, the council that laid the foundation for modern Bosnia and Herzegovina within Yugoslavia. During the 1990s war, Mrkonjić Grad was once again in the spotlight. It became the temporary seat of the Republika Srpska government in 1995. It also saw some of the most intense fighting during that time. Today, the town is calm, with about 15,000 residents. It's surrounded by nature, like Balkan Lake and Lesina Mountain. The air is fresh, the forests are quiet, and it feels peaceful. While we were in Mrkonjić Grad, one place truly caught our eye: the Temple of St. Sava. This isn't just a church, it's a symbol of faith, resilience, and tradition in this part of Bosnia. Construction began in 2007, and after 11 years of dedication, it was finally completed in 2018. The architecture is inspired by Serbian Orthodox traditions, especially the famous Gračanica Monastery. From a distance, you'll see its golden domes shining in the sun. The stone facade gives it a timeless, peaceful look. And inside, wow! The walls are covered with vibrant frescoes, sacred icons, and incredible detail. It feels quiet, spiritual, and powerful all at once. This temple isn't just a religious site. It's a landmark. You can see it from many parts of the town. For locals, it's a place of community. For visitors, it's a place of awe. It reflects the spirit of Mrkonjić Grad, strong, beautiful, and deeply connected to history and faith. Our journey then took us to Jajce, one of the most beautiful towns in Bosnia. Jajce is full of history. It was once the capital of the Bosnian kingdom. In 1463, King Stjepan Tomašević made his final stand here before the Ottomans conquered the land. Later in World War II, Jajce became famous again. In 1943, it hosted the second session of AVNOJ, which shaped the future of socialist Yugoslavia. The town is built on hills, with the Jajce fortress sitting high above everything. The views from the fortress are amazing. Green valleys, rivers, rooftops, and winding roads. One of the town's most unique features is the Pliva waterfall. It's one of the few waterfalls in the world that sits in the center of a town. It crashes down into the Verbas river with power and grace. Just outside the town are the Pliva Lakes, both great and small. These lakes are peaceful and clear. Jajce feels like a mix of a fairy tale and a history book, all surrounded by forests and mountains. From Jajce, we headed to the nearby town of Donji Vakuf. Donji Vakuf is quiet and green. It sits along the Verbas river, surrounded by rolling hills and forested mountains like Vranica and Raduša. The Ugar River flows nearby, through deep canyons and calm meadows. The whole area is perfect for nature walks, mountain biking, and peaceful getaways. This town also has a rich Ottoman past. Its name, Donji Vakuf, means lower endowment, a reference to its foundation as a charitable Ottoman settlement centered around a mosque. Not far from here, back in Jajce, we visited the beautiful Esma Sultana Mosque. It was built in the 18th century and is one of the few mosques in Bosnia named after a woman, Esma Sultania. It was destroyed during the war, but has been fully rebuilt, showing the strength and resilience of local communities. Across this whole region, many mosques, large and small, have been restored. They continue to serve as places of prayer, history, and community. Our final stop was the mountain town of Cupres. Cupres is different from the other towns. It sits high up on a wide plateau, over 1,200 meters above sea level. It's known for cold winters, snowy landscapes, and wide-open meadows. Historically, Cupres was a crossroads between Dalmatia and inland Bosnia. Its strategic location made it important during medieval times and during the war in the 1990s. The town saw heavy fighting, but has since rebuilt with pride and strength. In winter, Cupres becomes a ski resort. In summer, it's a place for hiking, horse riding, and fresh air. It's also home to the famous Cupres mowing festival, known as Kosidba, a UNESCO-recognized celebration of traditional farming life. The town has a strong Catholic presence, shown in its churches and spiritual traditions. The most well-known is the Church of the Holy Family, modern in design and central to the town. You'll also see small chapels and roadside crosses all across the countryside. The views in Cupres are wide, peaceful, and unforgettable. Fields, pine trees, and sky stretching forever. And with that, our Bosnia road trip comes to an end. From rivers to mountains, mosques to churches, war stories to peaceful lakes. This journey showed us how much beauty, resilience, and spirit lives in these small Bosnian towns. Next time, we'll take you to another nearby country, so stay tuned and see you in the next adventure.